On bullying, the Women's Association asked for an overall protocol to apply to all schools in Gibraltar. We asked whether they were satisfied with the existing policy on the matter.
I'm sure each individual school has got their own policy to follow, but we'd like to make it a strong policy. We want to eliminate bullying locally, and I think if there's an overall protocol, then we can get it at the root cause.
It is a difficult matter to tackle, so what are you proposing exactly?
Yes, it is very difficult. I think no tolerance, zero tolerance to bullying, teach children education, respect for their peers, respect for their teachers, and respect for themselves.
The issue of safety is another matter raised, with truancy also a concern for parents, especially those with older children. The GWA says you only sometimes find out about your child's absence once there's a problem.
What we've proposed to the department would be that the onus is on the parent to let the school know every morning if the child cannot attend school. So if they're ill, to phone by around 9:15. If a child hasn't been in attendance and she's not on the register, he or she on the register, then the secretary or someone from the school could phone the parent and ask them where the child is. And hopefully that would eliminate other issues like truancy as well, letting the parent know straight away if the child would be truant.
And do you believe this is actually a realistic prospect? I imagine it would stretch resources at the school further.
I know it's something that's been happening in the UK for at least 40 years. I think that the amount of children that are off in a day is minimal. Sickness, maybe one or two in a class. I think it's realistic that they can let the parent know either by email or a quick phone call. I don't think it's a big, and it would give peace of mind to parents in general as well.
The association says its initiative to recycle school uniforms, in a move to be kinder on the environment and easier on the pocket, saw a good response. Low-cost uniforms, it believes, would be easier all round.
We need to start recycling. Sometimes the children come from the end of the term, the clothes can be new, they grow out of it very quickly, pass it down, reuse it, recycle, and also with low-cost uniforms. We believe that the government should bring in, same as in UK, there's a directive that came in the UK to ask the schools to use low-cost uniforms rather than the individualised. There's a few of the schools here who use very individual uniforms which have to be specially made.
It also wishes to address the issue of sex education at schools.
On the sex education, more focused on relationships. With the changes now with the internet, most children do get a mobile phone quite early on to make them aware of grooming, make them aware of relationship issues, focus more on the emotional side of relationships and sex rather than just the reproductive issues. And just help them be more aware of themselves and the changes that will be happening to their body at that very sensitive age.
In a bid to make life easier for working parents, the group is also keen for government to set up staggered school entry times, also campaigning for breakfast clubs and after-school facilities.